This is 16-year-old Sam Talbot. The English teenager is multi-skilled and multi-talented. Not only does he excel on the rugby union pitch, he's also one of his nation's most exciting young athletics stars. And Sam's chosen track and field discipline is the toughest of them all, the decathlon.
I try and do each event once a week, but obviously it's quite hard. I tend to do more hurdles and long jump because those are my better events, and I do them as individual events sometimes.
In June, at a competition in Tenerife, Sam broke Daley Thompson's long-standing under-18 British decathlon record. The youngster trains at the Thames Valley Athletics Club near Windsor in southern England. Guiding his career in track and field is the father of rising heptathlon star Morgan Lake. Sam joined forces with Eldon Lake last year and has gone from strength to strength. Following on from his performances in Tenerife, Sam competed at the 2015 IAAF World Youth Championships. At that event in the Colombian city of Cali, he learnt all about the highs and lows that come with a decathlon.
We've done a lot of work on 400, a lot of work on the speed endurance, so he got his time down to 48.5, which is incredibly quick for a 16-year-old, but he stepped over the line on the bend, so it got disqualified.
Scoring no points in the 400 metres effectively ended Sam's competition in Cali. But he still came back for the second day of the decathlon and set 3 big personal bests.
A lot of these PBs were on the second day. That's after the 400 metres. It's after the disappointment of being disqualified, and still to come back, which showed a real test of character.
Sam finished the event in 21st place. But had his time from the 400 metres stood, then he would have achieved his goal of finishing inside the top 8. Not bad, especially when you consider that he was competing against athletes who were a year older than him. As Sam gets older and stronger, he's expected to improve in many of the disciplines, as his throwing coach Jeremy Tigger explains.
Well, if we can carry on and consolidate what we've been working on, he's put maybe 10 metres on his discus, 10 metres on his javelin, and a couple of metres on his shot. There's enough room in there to get that kind of improvement next year as well, with a bit more consistency. So we'll just keep moving forward, keep learning from other people who have done it, keep asking the people who have won the medals that he's after, and if he can keep listening, keep improving, we'll be fine.
I think he can go away to the top of the decathlon. If you look at the trajectory of what he's able to achieve at his young age, if he carries on developing and growing, I think there's no limit to what he can achieve. So we're talking Olympics and a medal at the Olympics and they're on. So yeah, it's down to him. It's down to him.
Away from athletics, Sam is also an outstanding rugby union player. The Star Centre is a member of the England under-16 South West team and is on the books of Premiership side the Exeter Chiefs.
I started out just at school, so year 3, playing touch rugby, and then going up through the school. I joined the rugby club in about year 5 because my friends from school, their parents ran it. So I just went down there, started playing for my club, and then got into the ex-Chief Premier Academy when I must have been about 13, 14, and then just carried on from there, really.
Sam has been attending Caterham School in Surrey for the past year and is a key member of their school team, which is coached by Daniel Richards.
Sam's a great young man to work with. His work ethic's phenomenal. He's incredibly disciplined, so he sets a great example. The group are really good. They're quite committed to pushing on, and he's settled in really nicely with the boys, made some good friends, and has made great contributions on and off the pitch. So yeah, really happy with it.
Just 6 days after returning to England from the World Youth Championships in Colombia, Sam was flying out again on sporting business. This time it was for a successful 2-week rugby tour of Argentina with his Caterham team, who are one of the best school teams in the UK.
There are very few people in the game with his core skill set and his raw attributes of pace. We've seen some really successful athletic rugby crossovers, Nigel Walker historically, now Carlin Isles from the States. Sam has their pace, but also has the catch pass ability, the contact skills of someone like a Brian O'Driscoll. In terms of that level, he has the potential to play at the very, very top level, undoubtedly.
Sam's mum, Lynn, and indeed the rest of the Talbot family have watched on with pride as Sam has made his mark on both the rugby and athletics junior stages.
Watching him through the years has been quite phenomenal. I mean, we were always looking at power of 10 to see if he was within the top 100 ranking, and then we moved from that to look to see if he was in the top 10, and now we're at the point where we're actually looking on world rankings, which I can't really quite believe at the moment, but yeah, very, very proud. We all are.
With his rugby season about to begin and the option of either the European Youths or the World Junior Athletics Championships next year, 2016 looks set to be another busy year for Sam. When the day finally arrives for Sam to make his decision to choose athletics or rugby, he'll have the full support of his family and his coaches.
If he decided to pursue rugby, I think he'd be a great rugby player. If he decides to stay with athletics, which I hope he does, I know he's going to be a great decathlete. He's already proven by breaking Daley Thompson's under-18 record, and he's 16, he's still got another year in that age group, which is only going to improve.
I think from my point of view, whatever makes Sam happy, we'd love to see him contribute on home field, but he's just a fantastic young man. We as coaches really enjoy working with him, and we'll be proud whatever he does. I think whether it's hanging a gold medal around his neck or lifting a World Cup, I think he's got the potential to go that far in either sport, and the choice will be his, I think, which he's very fortunate to have.
Whichever path Sam Talbot decides to follow, we're sure he'll be a name to remember.
Good.
Stick in. Ooh.
Perfect. Okay.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.